I'm just making a quick video about Reading Counts. It's a program that our school has, and it allows kids to read books and then take tests to earn points. And then those points can be cashed in for prizes with our school librarian. So in my classroom, I have my books labeled in the front cover if they have an RC point. In the school library, there should be a sticker that says if they have RC points. And if they don't, that's okay. They can read it. It doesn't have to be all about getting points. So here's an example of a book that's on RC. So if a student wanted to take this test after they've read this book, they would go into their app and they would log in. And I'm going to log in using, I'm not going to take a test, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to log in as a student. They have these bookmarks in their desk. And you are not allowed to take RC tests at your house. So it uses their initials and their lunch number because we want to make sure that we monitor that they're reading during the school day. So when you get into Reading Counts, it shows how many points the kids have down at the bottom, and it gives them the option to find a quiz. And so then they can search. So for this example, I am doing a Froggy book, and I tell the kids sometimes it's easier to find by just searching the author's last name. So Jonathan London has written a ton of Froggy books, and it will show if they wanted to take, like, Froggy Goes to Camp, they can click on it, hit Quiz Me, and it'll do a few short questions. So here's an example of what it looks like to the kids. Okay, so they get a question, they answer it. They're not allowed to look back in the book. So it's all about remembering what you've read. So once the kid has passed that, they earn points. So in the app, it keeps track. As a teacher in my classroom, not every teacher does this, but in my classroom, I've created author challenges. So these are 9 Jonathan London Froggy books that are on RC. They're just encouraged to read them. It's just something to get them interested in the series. There are more on RC by Jonathan London, but here's an example. There are thousands of books. And if you ever want to know if a book is on RC, this is the website that I've sent out previously. This is just for parents to search. So if you have Froggy books at your house and you want to see if perhaps you have one, you can search Froggy and you can see all the different Froggy books, and you can click on one. If you have Froggy at Plays T-Ball, you can click and see that it's worth 1 point. And then you can tell your kid, hey, we're going to read this for bedtime, and then tomorrow at school you need to take the test on it. And that little simple quiz will pop up and tell them. And once they have those points, I will kind of show you a little tour of our classroom here. Once they have those points, they can go to the library and tell Mrs. Wilhite, the librarian, and she will either help them cash in for certain prizes. So prize box, if they've got 50 points, that takes quite a while. They get a soda or a drink of your choice. And so all the way up clear to getting to go to the movies with the teacher. And this takes a long time. I'm just proud of kids if they're reading. I'm not focused on points. I'm not going to force them to get points. But one of the ways that I've been trying to encourage points is creating these author challenges and then having the books available all here at their fingertips so that they can try to read those 9 books and get those 9 points. We're on to the Laura Numerhoff challenge right now. So again, just a little bit more about Reading Counts to kind of help clarify. Hopefully that helps. If you have more questions, let me know.